once you have your drawing complete, and it's all just one big drawing, as you can see here, all you're going to want to do is cut it up into the pieces that you would need in order to make it animatable. So for instance, I'll just do the arms to get an idea. So all I'm going to do is, let's take the hand. So I'm just going to double click on this, and that will kind of grab all the pieces of the hand. And I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to hold Alt and click and drag, which will create a duplicate. Then what I'm going to do is double click on it again, and then I'm going to hold Shift and unclick that to remove that part and just delete it. And we'll grab this as well. Okay, so now I have the hand here and this part here. Now the next thing I need to do is I need the lower and upper arm, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just double click on this whole thing, and I'm just going to pull it over, make it a little bit easier to work with. I'm going to get rid of this extra gobbledygook. All right, so now we have the arm, and I need to cut this in two pieces. So I'm just going to use the line tool, and I'll just go like this. Doesn't really matter what you use. Let me just see something real quick. Let's see. Okay, that worked. All right, so I'm just going to double click on this part and pull that off. Double click on this part, pull that off. And then I'm going to double click on this, delete, and double click on this and delete, and double click on that and delete, because I didn't actually want that. All right, so now I've got basically the three pieces. What I need to do is separate those out. So I actually don't, no, we'll keep this part. So I'm just going to grab this, and I'm just going to kind of pull it up. Oops, let's try that again. Like so. So that it is more or less round, because I want to have it round because it's underneath there, it needs to roll. So I'm just going to kind of go like that, grab extra little bits here and, you know, clean it up and what have you. Might even hit A to get the direct select tool, sub-selection tool. And then you might need to like go through, oops, come on, I'm holding control. There we go. Okay. And maybe get rid of extra points, right? So there's like a couple extra points in there. So maybe just hit delete to get rid of those, you know, and I can move, grab the Bezier handles if you know how to do all that. Okay. Same thing here. I'm just going to hit V to get the regular select tool, and I'm just going to click and drag this up. Looks fine. I'm going to hit A to get the direct select tool, and then I can just grab these and just make this a little nicer round, like so. Right? And then over here, same thing. I'm going to hit V to get the regular select tool, pull this a little bit, like so. Hit A, grab that, and just make it, oops, and make this one a little bit more round. Make that one a little bit more round, like that. Okay. So once you did that, I would do that with all of it, right? So I would separate the feet, then the legs from the legs. This piece here, the top, probably get the idea, right? Just cut into pieces like that. Then what we're going to do is I'm just going to convert them into symbols. So I'll just grab this one, hit F8, or go to Modify, Convert to Symbol. Then we'll just call it, I guess he's CJ, right? So we'll say CJ underscore left lower arm, capital A, oh, caps lock, arm underscore MC. And then we will hit OK. And then just do the same thing here. Double click on it, hit F8. And then it would be CJ underscore left hand underscore MC. Good. And same thing here, F8, CJ underscore left upper arm underscore MC, MC for movie clip. Okay. And then once you're done with that, then we just take these pivots and put each of the pivots at the spot where they would need to go, like so. And then when you put these on top of each other, they should work. So we'll put this one, then put this here, and then you put this here. And this is too high, so I'm just going to hold, I think it's Shift and down arrow. No, Control Shift down arrow. Control Shift down arrow. Or you go to modify, arrange, and step forward or back. So these are the hotkeys. But and then if we were to parent each one of these correspondingly, you know what I mean? These would then, if I hit this, you can see that's going to pivot from that spot. Or when we go to put the puppet in. But that you're going to want to cut the whole thing up like that for the rigging part when we put the bones in and such.